policy development and implementation. Today, we are going to talk only about policy implementation and development thereby. This will be a very short video, so please pay attention. So it is all to do with planning process. Remember, policy planning process. How do we go around with it? So there are basically five stages to planning process. One is formulation. Second is the preparation stage. Third is the coordination stage. Fourth is the implementation stage. The last but not the least would be the evaluation stage. We formulate a plan. We prepare according to what our formulations have been done, whatever we have formulated. And then during execution, we actually start with coordinations. So everything has been coordinated. We formulated a plan. We are prepared for ourselves. There is a coordination, proper coordination among the resource persons, and finally the execution. Once the plan has been executed, if there are any in missing the objectives, in not achieving the objectives, or in achieving the objectives, have we done it? Have we achieved the objectives more than that we have thought about, faster than that we have thought about? That is what we should be doing in the evaluation stage. So stages of planning, the process formulation stage. This is the stage where background activities, the background problems are dissected concerning the policies and are made available as to the issue point. The red flags that are to be risen has to be risen at this stage, formulation stage. Then come plan preparation stage. This is the stage where technocrat, the policy analyst, are involved. The government functionaries and bureaucracies are also involved. They will understand what are the bottlenecks we are talking about it. They will understand what is the basic fundamental of in undergoing certain activities, right, to achieve objectives. So here the technocrat will come in. Here the policymakers will come in. Here the bureaucracy will come in and try to strive up what needs to be done in the policy preparation stage. Then is what the coordination stage will come around. This is where the central coordinating committee or a body is formed, which actually ensures that if there are any bottlenecks, if there are any impediments, they need to be removed as soon as possible. The fourth stage is all about implementation stage, where we have already formulated the plan, where we have already prepared for the plan, where we have already stated the coordination things, allocated the resources, expected clear definition, clear guidelines have been issued. This is the stage that we start implementing the approved policies. The plans have been executed. Post evaluation or plan evaluation stage. This is the state where the achievement or otherwise, whether we have achieved or we have not, of the plan is constantly being reviewed, revalued to determine the compliance to the plan thereby. And that is very important. Factors of planning. Allow me to go down there. There are only two factors of planning. What are they? They're internal factors and there are external factors. Internal factors are the changes in operational, which is within your purview. You can moderate it, you can manage it, you can manipulate it. Changes in the organizational objective, completely yes. Changes in the input of the production, the resources, completely yes. Within the vicinity, within the ambit of the organization, and changes in the output quality, depending upon your input, depending upon your methods, depending upon your objectives, it can be changed. But then what is the external factors, not the internal? The external factors is beyond the purview of an organization. That is what we are talking about, changes in societal goals, societal objectives. We are talking about information technologies. The technologies might be changing. The technologies are changing day in and day out. Societal goals and objective. The taste of the customers are random, frequent, and sporadic. You never know what will click and what will not click with the customer. And third, but not the least, would be the growing awareness. People are become much more knowledgeable, much more smart with the advent of internet, with the advent of data available everywhere for free. People are aware of what they are getting into. Next, but the last one is the international comparison and competition. Stiff comparison with the quality, the benchmark quality product and services that we're talking about. Don't you think these two factors, the internal factors and the external factor, they need to be taken hand into hand so that our planning becomes full proof? We need to understand there are certain factors within the ambit of the organization, and there are certain parameters with the organization cannot handle. That, for example, the taste of the customer, the technological changes, the growing awareness, the competition that has been the competition that is flourishing around it. So allow me to wind up this presentation with this particular slide altogether. As for the what are the resources that is required planning, that is goals and objective, data and information, funding and qualified manpower. Required for planning is your overall objective, overall goals of what you want to ascertain, what you want to achieve. Now, if you have those goals, now you will look for resources or data for information as to what can be done to achieve that goals. One of the resources is also fund. Remember, there are three resources primarily: men, material, and money. Fund is money. Men and material, you have to find out. Qualified manpower is what we are talking about. It. Material are the resources, the end product, the naturally available products, or the resources which has to be sourced from outside, perhaps even outside your country, perhaps. These are things that needs to be kept in mind when you are planning certain things. With this, I come to an end of this video. Thank you for watching this video till the end. I'm hopefully clear. Everything to do with policy development is absolutely clear with the participants of this video. Thank you.